So I'm Nolwenn Simonot. I'm part of the innovation department at BPIFRANCE, the French public investment bank. And so our team is in charge of the funding of this program and other programs of Eureka, actually. For this one, so I will give you all the high-level explanations and information about our funding, but the main idea is for you, and you see the process, to just call us so we can discuss what is your specialty as a company, as a project, so we can actually give you more information, more detailed information about the funding. On our side, about the eligibility at minimum, that's the minimum of Eureka, one French company and one company from another of the countries presented in this call. As the type of company, we can accept companies under 2,000 employees, so SMEs, but also mid-cap, up to 2,000 employees. And after that, a project up to 3 years, same as my colleague said. And about the funding, two different kind of funding depending on your project and maturity. We have no minimum of maturity, but as we are not giving grants, but other type of fundings, it's most of the time, well, we begin at TRL 5 because it's most interesting at this moment, but we have no minimum actually. And so two different kind of fundings depending on your maturity, the risk of your project, and the profile, your profile as a company. First is reimbursable advance, repayable advance, meaning that we actually give you the cash first, 0% loan, sort of, and we share the risk, meaning that if you have a problem as a technical problem, technical failure in the end, you won't reimburse the loan, and it will be de facto a subvention, a grant. But the idea is for you to reimburse if you are successful. So that's the first one. And the second one is an R&D loan. Normal loan, I would say. We have a rate and so, but the idea is for you to have time to have your 3 years R&D collaboration, and then having a little delay so you can have a first return on investment, and then you begin the reimbursement. So these are the two possibilities of fundings in this kind. Once again, is really high level. If we find something different because you're a deep tech company, for instance, it can be actually quite different. But the idea is two different types. The maximum of funding is 65% of your cost, and the maximum as an amount is 3 million euros per company, per project. So that's about the funding. You have here the process, so meaning that we really do need to discuss beforehand so we can actually give you more information about your eligibility as a program and project and as a company, and financial aspects. So as Eureka was saying, that you do not have to write everything if we already know that there is a problem and maybe it's not the best time for you to submit. So first thing we discuss, and then you can actually prepare your project. I just wanted to have a few words about our support. Two things in France. The first thing is our DIAG Partenariat Technologique International. The idea being that if you need some experts, an outsider, not someone from your company, but really an expert, to help you find the right partner, or help you about the administrative part of who will be doing what, and to structure your project, and then to structure your application, we can actually pay half of the price of this support. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is Enterprise Europe Network, and it's working in many of our countries. But the idea is that if you're looking for a specific partner, you have the platform that we mentioned earlier, but we also we can also have an expression of interest on your side, an expression of needs, and then trying to find the right partner for you within our Eureka and Enterprise Europe network. So that was the two information I wanted to give you. If you have any question, do not hesitate to write an email to our team address, international.innoproject@bpifrance.fr, or ask for a meeting already with our QR code. And I think that's it.